Well, first of all, I want to say thank you to Wheaton College for this recognition. I consider it a great privilege and an honor, and I really appreciate being inducted into the Hall of Honor. I'm actually not the first Doug Johnston to receive this award. I'm named after my grandfather, Douglas Johnston, who was the class of 1937 at Wheaton College. He was inducted in 1977 for playing football, baseball, and wrestling. He passed away recently after living a life for the Lord as a pastor for many years, and he was a great role model for me growing up. I also grew up in a very loving and supportive home where both my mom and dad set the tone as committed Christians who love the Lord. And I want to thank them for all of their love and support throughout my life that they've given to me. I also want to thank my sisters, Beth, Laura, and Erin, for their love and support. As the youngest boy in the family, I couldn't have asked for three better people to be my older sisters and to be role models for me. At a young age, I committed my life to Christ, and I've seen His hand at work in my life ever since in many ways. Just a little background, when we moved to Wheaton when I was 4, it was because my dad had accepted a position to work as the vice president of finance at Wheaton College. And so at a very young age, I was indoctrinated into the Wheaton College football program. I can still remember my mom dropping me off at Lawson Field on fall days so I could watch football practice. I would dream that someday I would become a Crusader as I would play with my friends and watch the practice. And I can also still remember when Coach Bishop, as he had recently become the head coach, held film sessions for the college community. And I would go with my dad to watch the films. So suffice it to say that after my high school career playing football at Wheaton Central, the decision to come to Wheaton College was easy, as I had already seen firsthand what the Wheaton College program was all about and how it was different from many other football programs throughout the country. One of my first memories of joining the team is running the 12-minute run my freshman year. And I can remember finishing neck and neck with my brother-in-law, Jeff Frazier, who was a senior at the time, and he's also a recent Hall of Honor inductee. I think I actually beat him at the very end of the race, but I think he might have a different recollection. We'll have to ask him. And one of the greatest benefits of my decision to come to Wheaton and play football there was meeting my loving and beautiful wife, Stacia. I guess my mom was right when she sang to me, "You got to be a football hero to get along with the beautiful girls," because Stacia is just that. And I know that sounds cheesy, but it is kind of a running joke that I have with Stacia, so I had to throw that in for her. I firmly believe that one of the greatest things about playing a sport is that it teaches you how to deal with disappointment and how to face adversity. Playing football at Wheaton brought many challenges and adversity, from tearing ligaments in my ankle my freshman year to losing to Augustana many other times throughout the career, and learning how to continue to bounce back and continue to strive to be the best you can be are really taught in those moments. Being challenged to be the best you can be every day, even when you don't feel like it, at a Tuesday afternoon practice, were lessons that were taught to me, and habits are developed through those times that I try to keep with me today. Most recently, I watched my dad battle through chemotherapy as he fought cancer a couple years ago. His fight and resolve and faith in the Lord, and my mom's faithfulness throughout the battle, is a real-life example of how to face adversity. And I want to thank them both for that. Their example in that type of situation, facing that type of adversity, is on such a large scale, is what the Wheaton College football program is here for, to help shape young men to deal with life's inevitable bad situations just like that in a manner that is glorifying to the Lord. My Christian faith was also shaped by Coach Bishop, Coach Rick Fox, and Coach Swider. The manner in which they coached was such a blessing and a witness to me. It is very rare that as a young man you can play football in an environment that stresses love, servanthood, integrity, kindness, and humility. But that is what Wheaton is all about. It is different. It's a different place because the Lord is truly a priority in the lives of those leading these young men. My hope and prayer is that the Wheaton College football program will continue to shape the lives of young men in the same way that it shaped my life. And again, I just want to thank you for this privilege to be inducted into the Hall of Honor. Thank you.